Oos 3971. The story of a motovlogger who does not exist.
So I have a topic. Guns and the ability to carry them concealed or open carry, either way you want to look at it, legally. Do you feel that it should be okay to conceal carry in more places than they allow right now? So right now there's quite a few places you're not allowed to conceal carry or open carry for that matter, unless you're an officer of the law or something like that. Schools, of course. I think post offices. There's a list online anyways. Do you think there's too much in the way of laws on saying where and where we cannot carry our firearms if we're licensed to carry them legally? For instance, my workplace, and I know it's a private property, will not allow a firearm on the property, in your car, on your person. Doesn't matter if you're licensed to carry that firearm or anything. Should it be that way, or should there be maybe a federal law that stipulates that if you're licensed to carry legally, then you can carry in most places? Because there seems to be more places you can't carry than there are places you can carry, at least in my mind. I don't know how much of an opinion I have on this, other than the fact I think we should be allowed to carry a lot more places than what we are allowed to carry. For instance, if I was allowed to carry mine at work, I would probably have my gun on me most of the time. I can understand not carrying it into a courthouse or something like that, I guess. And I can understand some of these laws are put in place for a reason, possibly in somebody else's mind. But if you're licensed and you're proven capable and legal to carry a firearm concealed, then why shouldn't you be able to carry it just about everywhere you go? I mean, without being able to carry it everywhere you go, you're kind of impeding my rights to protect myself with any force necessary if something happens, or others. I'm open to opinions. I mean, I'm open to arguments on this. I keep it civil though. But I mean, I don't see why I can't carry my firearm into my bank. I can't carry my firearm into the post office. I can't carry my firearm on the school grounds. I mean, aren't those the places you want somebody to have a gun if they're legal to carry, just in case some nut job comes out there with a gun? And you can't do anything to stop them because I left my firearm at home because you won't legally let me have it here. I look at it that way at work too. We had locks put on our doors years back because somebody threatened to come in and shoot people. Now, he got arrested and taken away, and so on and so forth. But it leads me back to the thing. If you'd have been allowing me to carry my gun, and he had acted on that, and thankfully he didn't get a chance to, or didn't do it, or wasn't serious about it. But for instance, let's go with the fact that he would have. Now, I don't have anything to protect myself or others because you didn't let me bring my gun to work on my person, which I am legally sanctioned by the government to carry, by the state to carry on my person concealed. I find that kind of counterintuitive. Again, this is just my opinion. But we're allowed to have them. This country, we're allowed to voice them. Also, kind of brings me to another point of firearms. Many states allow CCW carriers or CPLs or whatever you call it in your state to carry in other states. You got reciprocity online, which lets you know what states will honor your concealed carry permit and which states won't. Do you think it should be done by state or by federal? I don't know. I mean, I think if I'm allowed to carry, I should be able to carry in any state I want. Especially in today's times, more people have more shootings that occur, even though we're probably safer now than we ever have been. But it kind of brings up the point anyways. So, thoughts. If you have a concealed carry permit, you went to school for it, should you be allowed to carry it just about anywhere you want? Or should there be a longer held class to make sure you can carry it anywhere you want? I don't know. I mean, I know they do a government background check, the FBI and stuff, so apparently they know if you're a threat to society, they wouldn't give it to you, right? Not to mention how many of the shootings that occur happen with someone who is legal to carry in the first place. Are there any? I don't know. Haven't researched it. Seems doubtful. Possibly. Most of them that do it get their hands on a gun from their home or some other terms or illegally, and they go in and they kill people. Perhaps if you had somebody there with a concealed carry permit that was allowed to have their firearm on them, not so many people would have died in that instance. The legal gun owners aren't the problem. The ones that aren't legal gun owners are the problem. So that's what I got. Take it or leave it. Share my opinion, don't share my opinion, let me know. Do it nicely. I'm not into looking for a fight on this. I'm just looking for opinions, and maybe you'll tell me something that would change my mind on a few of the things I mentioned that I'm not totally aware of or up to the law on as much. Right now, I'm just gonna enjoy the ride. First one of 2017. I'll be seeing you.